Hey everyone, it's Jasmine from the Moorpark College Student Health Center, and it's time to get vaccinated. Let's talk about logical fallacies or bad arguments in the COVID-19 vaccine. So there's a whole list of fancy names for logical fallacies and the whole reasoning behind them, but I just want to give you a general idea of some bad structures to an argument against the COVID-19 vaccine and why they don't hold up. So the first logical fallacy follows the structure of claiming that something's not true because it hasn't been proven false. So an example of this is when someone says the vaccine's not safe because we haven't proven it's safe in 10 years. This doesn't hold up because we have about a year of data on the vaccine proving it's safe. We also know that in the past, the majority of vaccines that had any adverse effects occurred within the first 6 weeks. And we've seen so much global data on this vaccine, and just in the US alone, there's been over 300 million vaccine doses given. So we can't claim something's unsafe because of something else that hasn't been proven. Another logical fallacy is if someone is trying to make a thing look bad because of a person. Also not a good argument. The two aren't related and they're distracting you from the point. For instance, it's not a good argument to say the COVID-19 vaccine is not trustworthy because Bill Gates has been involved in other vaccines in the past. We can't disprove the efficacy of a vaccine and the validity of a vaccine that has global efforts to create something to help people because of a person. This argument is trying to create doubt not because of the vaccine or anything related to how the vaccine works, but because of an external person. A third type of logical fallacy is known as a slippery slope argument, and this takes something small and then draws it to an extreme. So if the argument seems like it's missing some links in between, it probably is. An example of a slippery slope argument would be when people say, oh, if they make us wear masks now, who knows what else they'll make us do, or the next thing you know, they'll be controlling what we wear. Wearing a mask is a response to a public health emergency, and it's very far from controlling everyone's actions or dress. So these are just a few examples, but when it comes to anti-vaccination information, I encourage you to think about the goal or the reasoning behind an argument to see if it holds up and actually is a valid structure. And stay tuned for another dose